This is absolutely insane. I mean, yeah, I understand some people are angry, they're furious, but I think, what do you guys think? Is this taking it too far? Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. If you'd like to become a YouTube member, that'd be fantastic. We've now got 520 members. I'll put a link in the description below. A woman was caught with explosives after she attempted to blow up a Tesla dealership. Crazy. Apparently, a person suspected of targeting more than $220,000 worth of Teslas with bombs is now in jail. Police have apprehended the suspect following a failed arson attempt and multiple acts of vandalism. Tesla might even pursue its own charges as well, because this is, well, a pretty insane story, actually, because it wasn't just one time that this happened. This was a situation where a string of incidents actually occurred. For weeks, police in Loveland, Colorado have been chasing down an arsonist who has been setting Teslas on fire after a string of incidents in Colorado. A Colorado Tesla dealership was targeted, and initially it was just seemed like vandalism from people who are, right now quite emotional. But the case was way crazier than anyone realized. After several calls and multiple vandalism events and a public plea for help, authorities finally tracked down, I should say, the perpetrator. What started as a few cans of spray paint, as in, they were spraying cans on cars and on the dealership, even people's personal cars, they were spraying those as well. This escalated, and it's all come to a head where it's basically bombs were discovered on the scene. Wow. I mean, I think this is insane. I know I've seen a lot of people commenting online that they think this is a good idea. This is something that they support. I've seen many people saying this, in fact, that this is what other people should do, that they should take up arms and start blowing up Tesla dealerships and blowing up people's personal Tesla cars. I strongly disagree with that. I don't believe that violence is the answer. What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments. This dates back apparently to January, when police responded to a call about some vandalism at a Tesla dealership, the one that's actually located at 1606 North Lincoln Avenue in Loveland. They didn't find a suspect at the time, but they did find evidence that stuff was going on that was obviously much worse than they had originally thought. This was the first of several similar incidents, and more vandalism was reported again on the 2nd of February, then again on the 7th of February, and numerous Tesla owners reported having their cars vandalized in the area. The second incident in February was the turning point. Police reported that rather than simply spray painting offensive and hateful messages on cars, the perpetrator made an attempt at arson on numerous Teslas. Now, these Teslas weren't even Teslas in a dealership. Some of them were, but some of them weren't. According to the Seattle Times, security footage shows someone throwing what appeared to be Molotov cocktails into a row of Tesla vehicles. A very exclusive event here in Newcastle. Saturday, the 15th of March from 3 to 5 p.m. I'll be speaking here with just a couple of other speakers. Very small event. So you can meet me in person. You can actually have a look at my EV as well, the Xpeng G6. Test that out. I'll put a link in the description below to the event. I believe that the tickets will probably sell out very, very quickly. So if you're from Sydney, from Brisbane, from Newcastle, make sure you click on that link as quickly as possible to get in. I think there's only around 30 tickets left at this point in time. I'll put that link in the description and I'll see you there. The affidavit revealed that at least 4 cars, collectively worth $220,000, were targeted by these bombs or handheld bombs. The authorities put out a bulletin to the community asking for help in identifying the person responsible after it continued to happen. On the 24th of February, they caught a break. They apprehended the person they believe was behind all of it. Now, they may have been behind all of it, but they may not have, because there's been numerous events. Identified as 40-year-old Lucy Nelson, the suspect was found with additional incendiary devices, along with materials linked to the vandalism. According to the Loveland police, she had intended to set on fire numerous further Tesla vehicles. Nelson's arrest affidavit suggests that she may not have acted alone, as surveillance footage shows another person who was actually trying to help her and who was, well, clearly suspected of involvement. These incidents were not only unlawful, dangerous, and unsettling, they also created an atmosphere of discomfort and worry, said Loveland PD Public Information Officer Chris Paget to CNN. Those who work at the business, along with those living in the community, have had to deal with these concerns since the first incident on January 29th. There may have even been more. I mean, the truth is that Lucy may have been traveling around America. There's been other reports of fires as well, people trying to set fire to other Tesla vehicles. So she may have been involved in those. We don't actually know yet. Nelson is now facing a huge list of charges. This could be one reason that you probably shouldn't do this. Well, aside from the fact that it's just insane, including the use of explosives or incendiary devices during a felony criminal mischief involving damages between $2,000 to $5,000 and an attempted Class 3 felony. The Larimer County Magistrate has set her bond at $100,000. Guys, I understand the emotion right now. I understand people, wanting to do this sort of thing, but I suggest it's not worth ruining your life over. Best thing to do for you at this point in time is think positive. Hard to do, hard to say, isn't it? But really, if you think about it, your thoughts affect your feelings and your feelings affect your actions, right? So if you just try to think about all the positive things in life that are going on for you, I know things are kind of crazy in the United States at the moment, but you guys do live in a pretty amazing country. I mean, I just spent a fair bit of time in the US, met lots of you in California. I loved it. I know there's a lot of criticism about California, but it's a great place. I've been there before. I've traveled there on my bicycle, right up and down the coast from Highway 1, I rode all the way up from northern Portland down to Mexico. And it was one of the best experiences of my life. And a lot of that is to do with the people and the amazing country that you live in. Of course, this is one chapter in the scale of the ongoing saga of vandalism against Tesla owners, against Tesla the brand. And I don't think this is fair. Tesla owners, they didn't do anything. They've done nothing wrong. I mean, there's literally hundreds of thousands of people who own Teslas in the United States, and attacking them it's sort of just lashing out. They haven't done anything to you. So I don't agree with this. Tesla itself has made it clear that they will prosecute anyone who damages their property. Specifically as well, supercharger stations, which have been frequently vandalized recently. What are your thoughts on this? How do you feel about what's happening in the United States right now? Let me know in the comment section. And guys, let's all consider what we have. Consider the fact that in America, about 80 years ago, 70% of Americans didn't even have electricity. So things have improved pretty damn significantly since then.